What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's it's going to be a kind of a quick video. I wasn't even aiming to do one today, but I was going to install some limb risers on the Gladiator, and I just wasn't going to do a video on it, but I got to looking through the old YouTube world and realized there's just not a whole lot of how-to videos on these limb risers, so I decided I'm just going to go ahead and do one. It'll probably be pretty short, but hopefully pretty informative. Let's go find the kit that I got so I can show it to you. Okay, so this kit, like everything else on this Gladiator, came from the good old Amazon. Has everything you need, has all your rivets, bolts, cables, brackets, all that good stuff. So we'll get into installing this thing so you can see how it's done. Alright, so the way this kit works is you'll have your two brackets and you'll have your wire. So one of your brackets will go behind your hood, your hinge mount that's on your hood. You'll take this off and this will go in behind it. And then this one will go all the way up top inside your, you'll have to open up your door, but it'll go inside here. You'll have to drill 3 tiny holes to rivet this thing in place. Once that one's in place, this will go from there to there, kind of like so-ish. And that way when you're driving through the trees, this wire will deflect all of the branches off your windshield, prevent scratches and broken windshields and whatnot, stuff like that. So first thing that you're going to need to do is take off 2 10mm nuts that hold this part of your hood hinge on. We've got one in there. Now go up in there and grab the other one. Alright, let me go get a socket. Alright, so to make this easier, I just went ahead and grabbed the ratchet and the 10mm socket. Take that second one off. And you'll see that starting to wiggle. Now some of these hood riser kits, not hood riser, but limb riser kits, sorry, they will come with some 3M, like double-sided tape to go in between your bracket and the body. That way you're not going metal on metal. My kit didn't come with any, but I do have some. I'm gonna go hunt it down. So I am gonna put some in there. I don't want to compromise my paint. Right. So I went ahead and put some sticky tape on there. Now I'm just gonna set those in place and squish them down there real good. Put the factory nuts back on. Yeah.
They're going to your dad and Teresa's for dinner.
Tonight they are? Alright, once you got your 2 factory nuts back on there, you just tighten everything back up. I thought I was going to have all evening to work on this, but I don't appear like I am. I'm gonna go have some dinner. Alright, so that one's on. Let's get this other side thrown on there real quick. Alright, so I got this side installed the same way as this one did. So now we're going to move on to these upper brackets. These are going to require a little bit of drilling and riveting. Alright, so inside your kit, you got your cable, and you've also got your bolt washer and your nut. Now it doesn't really matter what side this goes on or what side this goes on. I think I'm going to put my adjustment up towards the ceiling, or not ceiling, shoot, up towards the roof, I think. Just because I think it would look cooler, or look better. So we're going to get this side installed really quick. It goes just like so. Go. So yeah, it goes on there just like so. Not too bad. Now the other end is probably going to be a little tricky, just because it has this little piece here. You gotta thread that off there first, and then we can take this pin out. So let me get this out. Okay, so next step in this process is getting your top bracket on. Now you can see my holes are already drilled, but what I did was I took my bracket and I marked it, and then removed it, drilled all 3 holes. Now I'm going to pop rivet this into place. Okay, so there's 2 ways these can be mounted. Where it kind of hooks up like that. If you got the cable for it, that'll work. But if you don't have the cable for it, you have to mount them down to where that kind of hooks down instead of up, which is fine. Just doesn't cover as much of the windshield, but it's fine. So we'll get this one riveted in. Start on the other side. Alright, here we go. So make sure your holes are lined up. Make sure your rivet's in place. Squeeze. There we go. That one's on there. Next rivet. I'm only going to put 2 in on this side for right now, because my kit didn't come with all of them, so I got to go get more. There it goes. Sweet. Now, let's tighten it up. Alright, once everything's installed, you just crank it up tight. No, they don't have to be super tight. Just tight enough. Lock your jam nuts down. There you go. Done diddy. Don't forget to tighten this bolt up too. Alright. I'll show you what I was talking about on this side so that it shows on the other side. Put your bracket where you want it. Mark. mark. Two of the marks showed up. So let's put it back on there and try again. There we go. There we go. So I think I'll go ahead and drill that one out. Rivet one in place. There we go. Little rivet action. And pile. Make sure you push that in there real good. Squeeze. There you go. Perfect. Alright. Go ahead and get those other two done. Be right back. Attach this. Throw your pin in there. Now you take this other little guy and feed it through to make sure that pin does not come out. Alright, now that's in. Now we can snug it up. There we go. Now I'll tighten it up a little bit more, but that's the gist of it. Alright, so there is the final install. Yep, I'll show you the inside. So I did leave the one out. And I only put one in on the passenger side for now. I got to stop and get some more rivets because my kit didn't come with enough. But it's in there. Pretty tight. Now they will loosen up over time, but pretty easy to install. Same with the passenger side. It's all the way on. All tight and everything. See, I've only got the one in here for right now, but I'll put some more in it tomorrow when I go to the store. Alright, so there you have it. Super easy limb riser install. Hope the video helped you. It is hot today. It was hot yesterday. It's even hotter today because it started raining. And now it's humid as heck. So I literally look like I jumped into a swimming pool with all my clothes on. So, that being said, I'm going to go jump in a swimming pool. Again, I'm going to be in Leatherwood Off-Road Park the weekend of the 20th. I'll be there all weekend. So come down, hang out, ride, have a good time. I'm going to have the crawler there. I know I'm excited to get this thing back out. I know some of you guys are. I've had a couple questions about it. So come out, have fun with us, sit around the campfire, tell stories, drink a few beverages, Dr. Peppers or root beers or orange juice or whatever it is you prefer. So thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.